A new light is dawning upon our planet. Welcome, my sisters and brothers, to the Law of One, conscious channeling of LL Research. I am Robert, a humble messenger of the Law of One, and it is my privilege to speak with you. I wish to share this message from Hatonn with you now. I am again with this instrument. I am Hatonn. I am with you, my friends. I will attempt to use this instrument now. I was saying that there is a shortness of time in alerting a sufficient number of the people of this planet to the possibility of communicating with us, who are of the Confederation in service of the Infinite Creator. Shortly upon your planet, there will be conditions which will alert all of the people to something. Many will not understand what has happened, but they will know that something has happened. It is a situation where the people of the planet will have their attention focused upon something that they will all be able to speak of in common. It will be a natural phenomenon of a great magnitude. From your point of view, this will be something that many of the people who dwell upon your surface will fear. However, groups such as this one will be able to aid them by not fearing this phenomenon. There is no fear necessary. My friends, many of the people of this planet will know, for the first time in their present life, that there is a creation. Because, my friends, the illusion that man has created upon this surface will suddenly become totally insignificant. They will be awakened from their slumber and look about them in amazement and see about them the creation of the Creator for this first time in its reality. Unfortunately, this awakening for most of them will include the reaction of fear. And this was never intended by the Creator, and this reaction, my friends, will be because of their ignorance. These of you who wish to serve with us of the Confederation of Planets in the service of the Creator will have the task of educating those of the people of this planet who would seek an education. And my friends, many will do this. For, as I say, many will have been awakened. It will not be an easy task, and there will be many at your door, and there will be much misunderstanding. My friends, there is one thing that is always understood, and that is love. Your demonstration of this principle will be the greatest benefit that you can offer to those that seek to learn. It will be necessary that you prepare yourselves so that you demonstrate your knowledge of truth and the creation of the Creator. It is written in your holy works, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." These words are not false words, my friends. These words are meant for you. You have heard it spoken through a channel that He does not leave their shepherds without their staffs. These are not false words, my friends. All that is necessary is that you desire to seek, and then desire to serve, and then you shall do both of these things. You shall seek understanding, and you shall gain understanding, and you shall serve and give to those who seek it understanding. For this is the Creator's way. There will be many of the peoples of this planet who cannot be served, for they will not seek. They will not seek the understanding that you offer. They will not be able to comprehend these truths. They will not be able to comprehend these concepts, for the illusion which they have created will be much too strong. This is unfortunate, and these are the ones that you will not be able to serve. And this will sadden you, but there will be a great number who will seek. And these are the ones whom you will be able to serve. And this will give you great joy. For this, my friends, is the source of true joy. To serve. To serve in a way that provides that which is actually desired. Within each of us, within each individual, in the entire creation, there is this desire to seek. But many have buried this so deeply within them that it will take even more than you shall shortly experience to uncover it. Concern yourselves, therefore, with those who seek. There are several events that will occur. There will be events of a physical nature. These events will be from the point of view of those who are living within the illusion of a very destructive nature. However, there is no such thing as destruction. There is only change. This you must understand. If you understand this, then you will understand the truth of what is to occur. There will be change, a physical change. This change will be very beneficial. However, the people of this planet who view those changes from their present state of ignorance will consider them to be quite destructive. This is unfortunate. However, the people of this planet have had a sufficient length of time to become educated. They have, however, sought to educate themselves in the ways of their illusion, rather than the ways of the Creator. This illusion is so strong in their understanding that most of them have no awareness, in a waking sense, of reality. These people will be very difficult to communicate with. They will view the changes in their immediate creation as destructive and irreversible. The changes will be of a physical nature. It will be necessary of members of groups such as this one who wish to serve to understand fully the reality of these changes, and to understand fully the accuracy of the statement made in your holy book, which states that, although you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil. This must be kept uppermost in your consciousness. For you will walk through this valley, and you will demonstrate to those who seek your knowledge of truth, and only your ability to demonstrate this knowledge will alert those who seek the knowledge that you are a true and knowing channel. For many false channels will at this time be lost, for they will not be able to demonstrate their knowledge of truth, for they will cling to the illusion that has surrounded them and will display the fear that this illusion brings upon them. This change is looked upon by those of us who understand it as an extremely beneficial change. It is also looked upon by those members of groups such as this one who have realized the truth of this information as extremely beneficial to all the peoples of this planet. It will be difficult for some of the members of groups such as this one to demonstrate an understanding of these truths, since they have been strongly affected by the illusion that has been created by the people of this planet. However, this understanding is a necessity to be demonstrated. At some point in the future, there is a high probability, at some time in the near future, we cannot pinpoint for you, that there will be massive destruction wrought upon your surface. It will be of such a nature as to totally change the surface of your planet. This destruction is within your planet at this time. It has been put there by thought. It has been put there by the thought of the population of this planet through thousands of years of thinking this thought. This thought is of a vibratory nature. You are at this time passing through the last portion of what you know as the third density vibration. Shortly, your planet will be sufficiently within what you know as the fourth density vibration. At this time, there will be a disharmony between the thought that creates the vibration that is your planet and the thought that dwells within the density that is the fourth. Much energy will be released of a physical nature. This energy will create physical changes within your planet. There will be changes within your land masses, changes in your atmosphere, changes in all of the physical manifestations of your planet. This will be of a nature that will be considered to be cataclysmic. This is a very good thing. However, it will not be considered good by those that are within the illusion. Labeling this change good or bad is something that is dependent upon the individual observing the change and their orientation. My friends, the reason for this change being of a cataclysmic nature is that the thought that has been generated upon and in your planet for the past several thousands of your years is a thought that is out of harmony with the new vibration that your planet now goes into. The Creator never conceived of the condition that is shortly to manifest upon your planet. This condition is manifested as a result of the desire of all the individuals that dwell on this planet. They are not aware of this desire, but their desire has created this. They have created a condition by their desire that is shortly to be severely out of harmony with where they will physically be. Due to this, there will be a large energy release, which will manifest itself upon your planet in the form of earthquakes, storms, volcanic eruptions, and in fact a shift of the poles of your planet with respect to their orientation in space. This change that may shortly manifest itself upon your planet is, as I have said, a result of the mismatching of vibrations of your planet and its new position in space. This change will alert many of the people of your planet who are very lightly slumbering, and many of the ones who are slumbering relatively deep. Many of those people will, at this time, be what is known in many of your religions as saved. It will save them because they will get the violent awakening that is necessary to cause them to raise their vibrations that last amount that is necessary to get them off of the fence, so to speak. There will be those who are more deeply slumbering, so to speak, who will not make the transition. It is up to you to provide those who will be awakened with the information that they desire. We have stated that this transition is both good and bad. Ultimately, in its most broad sense, it is a good transition. However, it is an unnecessary transition. In a normal transition, there would be no energy released. Since in a normal transition, the vibration of the planet would match closely enough and be in harmony with the new and higher vibration. This would result in no energy release, and the planet would continue in a relatively normal sense from a lower vibration to the higher. Your planet is an aberration in the evolution of the spirit of the people of the planet and of the planet. The change that will take place will be a beneficial change. However, the mechanics of the change will seem anything but beneficial. Those are the people who dwell upon this surface at this time who are totally aware of the results of this change and the reason for it will not in any way be affected by this change. These who are not aware of this, but who are aware of this in a spiritual sense, will be affected only emotionally because they will not understand. These are the people we wish to communicate with. You might ask, why is it that we cannot do this using your networks of communication at the present? It would seem simpler to many of you that we just present this information to the governments of this world at this time and have it given to the people of the world at this time. We are unable to do this. We are unable to do this because many of the people upon this planet do not desire this information. And this is the only reason that we are prevented from giving it to them in a direct and unquestionable sense. Since they do not desire it, it is necessary that we present it in such a manner that it can be rejected totally by them. This may be a difficult concept for some of the people who dwell upon this planet to understand, But it is our understanding of the intention of the Creator in providing for the desires of all of His children to be met at all times. In the future, when the conditions have manifested of which we speak, and many of the people upon this planet have initiated seeking, there will be groups of people who, having initiated seeking and having been educated by channels such as this one and channels of other groups, will then be in a state of understanding sufficiently enlightened so that they may meet with us directly. We will at that time provide direct and physical aid to these people. There are many, many more of us than you could imagine waiting to act in this fashion, in the service of the Creator, for that is how we label ourselves. And this service at this time will include a direct service to those groups of people who are desiring our service. It will be necessary, however, that these groups be somewhat isolated from groups of individuals who do not desire our service. This will be done in many ways, and these will be made apparent to you at a later time, for you do not at this time have an understanding of the many, many ways in which we can serve you. We have said many times in the past that it is necessary for you to meditate. We have said this as an instruction to allow you to erase the illusion that has grasped so many of the people of this planet within its clutches. This meditation that you perform brings you to an understanding of reality. Reality is all about you, but it is not the illusion that continually occupies the thinking of the larger number of your people on this planet. We have said this to you many times. It is up to you to understand what we are saying. And there is only one way to understand it. This way is to understand it in meditation. We have stated many times that it is necessary to meditate. Through this process, you regain the communication with yourself that is necessary to be aware of all the information of this creation. There is one single, simple thought behind all of it. This thought is the original thought of the creation. In your language, this thought is expressed as love. This word most closely approaches the concept, although it is totally inadequate for an expression of the love that is the creation. This is your brother Robert speaking. It has been an honor to talk with you and share this message of love and light from the Confederation. Be in peace, my sisters and brothers. I'll talk to you again soon, God willing. I love you.